Welcome back everyone to the channel for another video. This is Q50 Beast. Today we'll be looking at the 2006 Noble M400. This is a car on record from the factory, sports a 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds with a 3-liter twin turbo from Ford. Spoiler alert, we didn't use the stock engine from Ford, but I can almost guarantee you we're going to show you how to get a better than 3.2 seconds in 0 to 60. But just for a minute, just take a look at the lines. It looks kind of like a Lotus. It's a pretty cool car with some extremely intriguing characteristics. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the tune so we can show you how this thing performs. Okay, going over to the conversions, looking at the engines, we said we're not doing the stock engine. We're doing this racing V6 twin turbo. The stock engine sounded pretty cool and it was very intriguing, but we went the V6 racing twin turbo. All right, so we left the stock drivetrain. Going over to the engine compartments, we upgraded the camshafts to race, the race valves to race, and the race engine block to race. We also beefed up the turbos to race. All right, brakes, we have race brakes, and we used the stock suspension, and we went with the full weight reduction on the car to make it as light as possible. All right, going over to the clutch, we went with the race clutch, a 7-speed race transmission, a race driveline, and we went with the race differential. Going over to the tires, we went with the drag tires for this drag build. We left the front tires narrow, rear tires all the way wide at 315s. Choose the lightest wheels you like. These were the lightest wheels and the ones that we like for this car. All right, we left the front wheel at 18 and the rear wheel at 18. We extended the front track width all the way, and the same for the rear extension all the way. Going over to the arrow, we did nothing with the front arrow and nothing with the rear arrow. Okay, for tire pressure, we have 31.5 in the front and 15 in the rear. Our final drive is 239 with the first gear 215, 140 for the second gear, 110 for the third, 102 for fourth, 0.95 for fifth, 0.90 for sixth, and 0.80 for the seventh and final gear. Nothing with the alignment. The anti-roll bars, we left it alone, and in the rear we went all the way hard. Springs all the way soft in the front and all the way hard in the rear. And for our ride height, we went 5.7 for front and rear. Dampening, we went all the way soft on rebound stiffness in the front and all the way hard in the rear. And for the bump stiffness, all the way hard in the front and all the way soft in the rear. Moving over to the aero, we went 223 in the rear to give us our best top speed. We did nothing with the brake and nothing with the differential. All right, so here's the share code if you're interested in this tune. Pretty simple launch with this car. We get this thing moving down the track pretty well. Kind of held in first gear just a little bit too long, but look at the speeds that we are putting down. Look at that, 3 gears and we went over 232 miles per hour in a half mile. Here's how it sounds inside the car. Oh man, that's a really good sounding engine, good sounding car. All right, so let's go ahead and take it over to the 1/4 mile and let's see what we can put down. Pretty simple launch. It leaves pretty well. Look at those speeds, over 130 in first gear. And look at this, 202.57 miles per hour in the 1/4 mile. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.